Giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Al-Shai, Bashem, Makakodah, Shalom, to the 144,000 rest of you elect out there, Shalom to you all. This is, make this real quick. This is based upon another video, the video that you see before you. GMS Babylon is falling. M.O.T.B, we going to chip you and make you our slave. Now, I'm going to entitle this video, M.O.T.B for complete dummies. I'm talking about those of you that go to school on the pickle bus. Anyway, so I stopped it right here. I urge you to watch this whole video. GMS Babylon is falling, puts up great videos. And not most of the time, but a lot of the times I do a video based upon the video that he does or did in the previous videos and other certain brothers. So anyway, this is right here. This caught my eye. 3 minutes and 10 seconds in. You see the World Economic Forum. Now you see this image right here, which represents three sixes, right? But if you see it like that, you're going to say, I don't see no 3 sixes. I see kind of like a half a hula hoop. Well, this is called, let me do this. Bring this back 5 seconds. This is Davos. Wow. Davos agenda. What is an agenda? Agenda is you might want to do, okay, you might want to set up an organization. You might want to make $1 million in the first year of that organization, that business. You have a plan, which is an agenda. And once you reach that plateau, you want to go to a higher goal. Your ultimate agenda is for that company to make $1 billion a year, whatever the case may be. So this is Davos. If you don't know about Davos, which is in Switzerland, every second January of the new year, you got these super elite, rich people that meet, come up with ideas and such. But anyway, this meeting that they have is called we call it the WAIF, the World Economic Forum. Economic, key. So now check this. Now this is the symbol. The World Economic Forum.
World Economic Forum serves a series.
Look at that.
Look
at that. Stylized 666. You can say, no, those are just zeros with a feather through it. See, they'll tell you the truth, but they'll hide the truth in plain sight. Right here, let me come back again for you pickle bus people. Wow.
The World Economic Forum.
See, if I tell you this represents 666, no, it doesn't. But if you can't see this,
a series
if you can't see that, then you need to stay on the pickle bus. So let's go ahead and let it play.
You can't just say, look, we're going to chip you and make you a slave. You need a marketing plan, right?
The World Economic Forum, CBDCs, and the control grid. CBDCs stand for, is an acronym for Central Bank Digital Currency. And we here at GMS were the first to break it down to you, which is one step closer to the M.O.T.B.
You want to make it fashionable, particularly the young people.
You said you want to make, let me bring it back. I didn't listen to what she had to say. Her name is here it is right here. Catherine Austin Fitz. And I think she worked for the government. She could be controlled opposition.
Wow.
The World Economic Forum serves a series of different purposes. You can't just say, look, we're going to chip you and make you a slave.
You can't just say, look, we're going to chip you and make you a slave, because that's ultimately what it's going to do. The reason why these other leaders from these other major camps can't see it, they see it. They just got a bag. They just got bags. Because if you can't see it in this uh, time frame and prophecy, you took the bag, or you're just an idiot.
If you need a marketing plan, right?
You need a marketing plan. By the way, that's how Bishop Nate, that whole marching with the purple and 12 tribes worldwide, that's all. They had a marketing group. I can't tell you which group it was. Had a lawyers, PR firm, marketing group. When somebody becomes a singer, I'll give you an example. I saw a video. This Apostle Gabar showed me this video of Prince when he was 11. He's 12 years old, and he was on some new. There was a car accident. He was one of the witnesses, and you see, he was 12 years old, 11, 12 years old, and he had a child voice, and you could clearly see that's definitely Prince when he was about 11, 12 years old. He I believe it was 15, so I don't know the backstory, but it's somewhere around. He was looking for a job, he couldn't find no job, but he started playing instruments, and he just picked up on it because he already knew how to play. Remember, he was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart in his previous life, so music was in him. He's born to play music. So when they marketed him, they had a whole the marketing firm, PR firm. You know, he has this music coming out of him, but we just can't put him in street clothes, so they had to give him an image. So his image, by the way, he had the same look as Mozart. If you watch the movie Amadeus, they had the ruffled shirts, the 18, was it 18? I'm not going to go all into it, but it was in the 1800s. Give me a second. Let me do this. What year did Amadeus die? Okay, he was 17. Okay, 1700s. 1790. So 1780, 1770, 176. Let me see something. When was he born? Okay, 1756, 66, 76, 86. So he died young. He died. Remember how he died? He died of candida overgrowth. Parasites took over him from the inside out. Right? He died at age 35. They wasn't too keen on anti um, anti antibiotics, you know, at that time. And now this is the Edomite. They Edomize him. That's not how you really look. They Edomize him. Amadeus is a black man. Let's see what comes up. Okay, not a black man. He was a black man. Light-skinned black man. Okay, let me see something here. Let's open this up. Race was Mozart or Amadeus black. He was a lot lighter. You can hardly read it, but I'm not going to go all into it. Beethoven was also black. Let me see. See this whole get up that he got? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at, this is the real Mozart. Look at you can look at these two. Look at this outfit he got on. Look at this, good, with the kind of white scarf, the kind of hair, and look at him right there. So when these marketers, PR people got together, they Here it is. Got the shirt, you know, and that's him now. So they market him as the new Amadeus. Maybe they knew he was. Maybe they just thought he was. But he was Amadeus. So like I said, they had to give you an image of him. Look at this. Look, you see something, and that was a cool look. Eric Benet, they gave him a certain look. They had marketers and PR people gave him a look. When he performed, he didn't wear no shoes. That was part of his look. Give me a second, Amadeus. Oh, let me do this. Let me do this. Wait a minute. Hold up. I put in Amadeus. I didn't put in Prince. Why did they have Prince in here? Huh? As you can see, okay? Let me go Prince. Let me go Prince. Prince. Amadeus is Prince. Give me a second. Let's see what's going to happen. So you had these marketers and these PR people. So we're gonna make them look like somebody from the late 1700s. This is Michael Jackson's son, Prince. You see that? It kind of dresses like Prince. Either these Edomites knew that he was Amadeus, or I don't know. Look, there it is, purple. Look at that. Talk about purple rain. All right. We saw the movie. It was a bunch of us. It was at my house. It was about 3 in the damn morning. We saw one, I believe it was Netflix. We said, let's watch Amadeus. We watched the whole movie, and throughout the movie, saying, that's definitely Prince. That's definitely Prince. That's definitely Prince. 2.5 weeks later, he died. I'm sorry, I'm changing subjects, but there's lessons within lessons. I believe this was a Victorian era, mid to late 1700s, Victorian era. Look at this. This is how Prince would dress. So they had to know this guy was Prince. Look. Which is a good movie. Look at that. That's how Prince would dress. Give me a second here. Anyway. Give me a second here. Why does it keep doing this? Okay, here we go. Is this it? Go back again. Go back again. There we go. Got the white scarf, necklace type piece. Got the same thing. The hair is kind of curly, kind of a split to the side. The collar, the long collar, the thick collar. So anyway, I'm sorry. Let's come on back over here. So in order for people to, give me a second. In order for people to take it, they have to make it popular. They got to make it, bring this back again.
and then we're going to bring out a few scriptures. We don't need to spend long because we all know, for those of you that have truly woken up to this truth and understand what the word mark means, charagma, then yeah, speaking to the choir, singing to the choir.
The World Economic Forum serves a series of different purposes. You can't just say, look, we're going to chip you and make you a slave. You need.
We can't just chip you and make you a slave. So she's talking about the M.O.T.B.
You need a marketing plan, right?
You need a marketing plan. In the case of IUIC, put on all purple and gold and march, get about 2,000 men and march down the street. That's your mark. That's part of your marketing plan. People are going to come.
Right? So you want to make it fashionable, particularly the young people.
Yeah, it's all in gym. So I use it like to get around the building.
Let's buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks.
And they're marketing and making all of this seem cool and groovy to young people. Once you are chipped like livestock, the control implications are phenomenal.
If you had the choice, would you implant your smartphone into your head?
That chip can do a lot of other things other than just, help you get.
People are going to say yes to it, are going to be people that don't understand the prophecy and revelation. No, GMS is right on the prophecy and revelation. Don't want to sound like a broken record, but I'm going to sound like a broken record. I come to the conclusion that these other Israelites sold the fuck out. They got a bag.
Get into the office building.
The World Economic Forum explicitly supports transhumanism. And one of their
Transhumanism, as a matter of fact, I'll look it up. I know what it means, but I want to see what they say. Let me do this. Transhumanism, meaning the theory of the belief or theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations, especially by means of science